I'm Shelley with childcareland.com, and this week's teaching idea, cookie sheet math. I came up with this idea while I was making cookies with my children. I would have 2 scoops of cookie dough on the tray, and then I add another scoop, and I would ask my children how many cookie dough scoops are on there, and they would answer the question. Then I'd add maybe 3 more, and I'd ask the same question: how many cookie dough drops are on there now? And so I thought, wow, this would be a great activity if I could translate it somehow to not using cookie dough and using other material, and so that's what I've done. All the patterns for this activity can be found on my website at childcareland.com underneath the video section. So for this, I just made colored circles, and I have magnets on the back so they will stick to the cookie sheet. And besides those, what you'll need are, I also have these patterns on my website, and you can do this activity one of several different ways. I have these sheets made up. This is the addition ones. They come with the blank squares, and I wrote in the numbers. I just printed these on regular paper for this particular way of doing it. So I put in some numbers that I wanted the children to do, and I left this square blank, and they would write in the answer here. I'll show you how they do that on the cookie sheet in a second. And I also have subtraction ones done the same way. These come blank, and you write in what numbers that you want your students or children in your care to do. And what would happen is they would start with a blank cookie sheet for either the subtraction or the addition. And so they would start with, let's say, this one. They would put the first, how many they have in the box here would be 5. So they put 5 of the dots on, or the circles. So they have 5. Then they see, oh, I need to add another one. And they would add another one. And they would count the total of how many they have. So they would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that would be the answer that they would put in the blank box here. And again, these are just printed on paper, so you can put them in your center, and it's easy to have these all ready for each student. For the subtraction one, this one you would start with, this one we have 5. So again, it's a blank. And they put the 5 on, any 5 that they want from the number of circles here. So they have 5 circles on. And now this is telling them to take 1 away. And so they have to take 1 away. And now how many is left? 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is what they would write here. So these are the blank ones that you can fill in your own numbers with. And then I also have just ones that are also blank that you fill in with, but the children don't need to write down what they are like they did in the other one. So this is 4 plus 5, 8 minus 6. You write in your own numbers of these as well, but there's no space for the children to write anything. So these can be printed on cardstock and laminated. So children just can run through them and add them or subtract them as they wish. A third way of doing it is for children to self-select how they would want to do this. This is a subtraction one. And then I have created number squares that the children can pick numbers that they would want to do with these. So 7 minus 2, they would start with 7, and then they'll subtract the 2. And once they've done that, they could take those numbers off, self-select some more, and always for the subtraction, the bigger number goes first. You'll have to keep telling them that. The bigger number goes first. And then I also have the addition one, same thing. Children can self-select what numbers they would like to do. So we have 2 plus 7 for this one that they would do, and they put 2. And then they would count out 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then how many do they have total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is really just, it's a fun way to introduce math to children and build those developing math skills. It's hands-on. They're moving the material around. So for this one, for the website, I have made these circles, like I said, you can print out. And I decorated with some gold glitter glue, let it dry, laminated them, and then on the back I stuck magnets. I will be having available shortly some other items that you can use on the cookie sheet math besides just the circles that are going to be theme related, like for example